Welcome back to Religion in the News. My name is Merlin Gonzalez, and my guest today is Joyce Johnson. She is the Executive Director of Rock Steady Boxing Foundation. Welcome to the show, Joyce.
Thank you, Merlin.
So tell us about this Rock Steady Boxing Foundation.
Well, Rock Steady Boxing is a nonprofit organization that was founded in 2006 by our former prosecutor, Scott Newman. Many people know that Scott was diagnosed at age 39 with Parkinson's disease. And his condition, because he was a young onset Parkinson's person, immediately he began to deteriorate. And a friend of his who was a boxer, a Golden Gloves boxer, said that, he said, I just couldn't sit there and watch Scott just deteriorate like this. He said, I had to do something. And he said, I felt like the little boy at the manger with the drum. He said, all I had to give him was my boxing skills. So he said, I started teaching Scott to box, and in the next few months, Scott started to get better. And as other people observed the improvement in his condition, other people wanted to come alongside and start to box too. So Rock Steady Boxing was founded almost by a miracle in the way that Scott learned to box and his condition of Parkinson's improved.
Wow, what a great story that is. So what do you offer now from that beginning of the foundation?
Sure. Well, we started in small, and there were probably only a half a dozen boxers that were boxing in the gym on a regular basis. And in 2010, Scott really wanted to share with the community what we were doing. And Impact 100 is a group of women who have a giving circle, and they give money to nonprofit organizations. They gave a major grant that enabled Rock Steady to have a gym at 62nd and Binford, where we invite people with Parkinson's to come in and box 2 or 3 times a week. So we offer classes at 4 different levels depending upon your personal fitness, your age, and your symptoms of Parkinson's disease. We offer classes 14 times a week, and about 75 people come to the gym on a weekly basis to fight back against Parkinson's disease.
That's amazing. So is this only for men, or this is for all ages or all genders?
Well, actually, it's for anyone with Parkinson's, but traditionally, Parkinson's usually is diagnosed in people about 64 years old or older. But young onset Parkinson's, which is what Scott had, affects about 10% of the young people. Michael J. Fox is obviously a well-known person with Parkinson's. And we have in our gym people from the ages of 35 up to 90. We have a little 90-year-old lady with some pink boxing gloves who comes several times a week to fight back against Parkinson's.
Now we do have a picture here, and you wearing those gloves. Isn't that great?
Yes.
So how did you get involved with this organization?
With Rock Steady Boxing?
Yes.
Well, I have worked in the nonprofit arena for the last more than 30 years. And God has really directed my career from one organization to another. And about a year ago, I was in between positions, and I just felt really strongly that God had someplace else He wanted to use me. And I discovered that Rock Steady Boxing was looking for an executive director. My mother had Parkinson's, so it was a fit for me, and one of those times when I just knew God was leading in that particular way.
So you mentioned that you were part of a few organizations, nonprofit organizations. So tell us a little bit about Joyce.
Well, a little bit about Joyce. Joyce spent 30 years trying to find her way in the world and didn't become a Christian until when I was 31 years old, when someone shared the 4 spiritual laws with me and my husband. We went through a marital separation, and God brought us back, and at that point we committed our lives to serving Him. The first organization that I worked for was the Indiana Association of Home Educators, and I spent more than 25 years homeschooling my children because I really believed that was where God wanted me. And then since then, that experience has led to other organizations.
It seems like God had really put the path before you?
You know, we have been wonderfully successful, but I have always felt like it was a path God already laid out, and I'm just walking down the path that He leads. I never feel like I do anything special to make these things happen.
So before we go here, do you have any encouragement to the viewers out there as far as your own life or the organizations that you represented in the past?
Right now, I feel really passionately about the hope that Rocksteady Boxing provides for people with Parkinson's. You know, most of us, it's like Kevin Bacon. We're just a step away from knowing someone who has Parkinson's. So I'm hoping that this morning, if anyone hears this show, that they will refer people who have Parkinson's to Rocksteady, because it really is a way to proactively fight back against your disease.
So give us the contact information.
Well, we're on the web at rocksteadyboxing.org, or you can call us in Indianapolis at 205-9198.
And that's simply at Binford.
And we're at Binford and 62nd, and you're welcome to come in anytime and watch a class. If you'd like to do that, you will be inspired by the people who are really fighting their disease. And you know, Parkinson's doesn't have a cure. So helping people to have hope and to delay their symptoms today is a way to give hope.
That is great. What a great organization. Well, we'll be fighting back after the break.
Welcome back to Religion in the News. The Church Federation of Greater Indianapolis has begun its centennial celebrations commemorating 100 years of service to the Indianapolis community. Be sure to check out the exhibit of the traveling historical exhibit that includes the history of the Indiana Interchurch Center sometime in April and in May. For a list of events and activities during 2012, visit indyfaith.org. Well, thanks for joining us. That's it for today's edition of Religion in the News. Be sure to tune in next month for another exciting episode. Now, you can share your upcoming event on our calendar by sending it to us at least 2 weeks in advance to the Wish TV address on the screen, or email your event and your prayer requests to us at religion@wishtv.com. You can also check us out on Facebook under Religion in the News. Check out our guest information and calendar events this week by visiting wishtv.com, click on Community, and then on Religion in the News. Also visit the Church Federation of Greater Indianapolis' website at indyfaith.org. Here's our calendar. Have a great week.